haven't forgotten what you've done. You can't hold out forever. Won't be long. Your knees. Then you're gonna fucking pay for it. Tick tock, tick tock. From the vineyards of old Bernalillo comes New Mexico's finest wine, Casa Regreti, a dry red with notes of mesquite, javelina, and creosote. For a night you won't remember, and a morning you'll never forget. It's worth the morning after Casa Regreti.
calling Team November. Come in. Listen, I tried to put her off, but Mrs. Wong just won't stop calling about this noise. Could you do me a...
Don't you try to make it sound like it's nothing. Those kids are driving my cats and me crazy. The kids who broke into Farron Brago's old club. They're having a dance party in there. Boom, 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 all night long. They're a public menace.
Would you mind checking it out, November? She's not gonna stop calling until you do.
I can hear you, you know.
Thanks, November. I owe you.
What did they say? Are they gonna do it? They better take care of this. I'll write a letter to the paper.
Looks like we ain't dying here after all.
Don't jinx it. We ain't home yet. They put us back on rotation.
That chicken's got some machined parts. Who would do that? Well, sure.
Reed kid's the one who helped the Dorseys get into the city, right? So he's responsible for all those butchered people I was patching up. Maybe he should have an accident in his cell. What do you need, Rangers? I'll do what I can. Have a seat. I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound.
She said she only needed one, but she stole the rest so the gang couldn't chase her.
Over goddamn planes trash these days.
If her ropes hadn't loosened up, she might have...
Putting them refugees in the brig feels a bit unkind, but happy to. Take a look.
Why can't they go back where they came from?
Goddamn freeloaders is what they are.
Merc from Vegas tried to pick a fight with me in the Black Rock bar?
What?
Hey, it's our rescuers.
So glad you both made it, Loca.
Thanks, Belle.
We're a couple of old survivors, but we'd be dead if it wasn't for you guys. So thanks.
Maybe some of our survivors' luck will rub off on you now. Return the favor, right? I'm fine, except I ain't been warm since I got out of that cooler. I want to make a bonfire and curl up in it, and I ain't sure even that would be enough.
Yeah, I'm alright too. My bruises are turning interesting colors, but they always do that.
I guess you know what you're doing, but I got family dying back home, so whatever gets us to paid is what I want. The quicker, the better.
I wouldn't piss on this patriarch fuck if he was on fire.
Me neither. Pendejo can rot for all I care.
But if doing his dirty work saves Arizona, well then, I say we hold our noses and do it.
I'm an Atchison. Rail Nomad was just coming together when Ranger Citadel got nuked. Now it's worse than it ever was. Atchisons and Topekans at each other's throats, fighting over all the food we ain't got. Gonna be nobody left there if we don't get back soon.
I got no people except the Rangers. They took me in when no one else would. I can't fail them. I just can't.
Stay strong, November.
Rangers! Rangers! A moment. Rangers.
These ladies remind me of my mama back home.
My name's Betsy. If you don't mind, we've got a request for you. Me and the girls here, we got family who were arrested a while back and put to hard labor at the Patriarch's work camp. Thing is, we've no clue where it is, and the marshals won't say a lick on the subject. Nah, most of them deserve what they got. We don't have any issue with that. But knowing where they are, oh, well, that'd help us sleep better at night. Figure out where they're holding our loved ones. That's all we're asking you for. And we'll damn well pay you for the privilege. Thanks. I wish we had more for you to work with, but the only thing we got is a name. Frank Pappas was a marshal in charge of shipping folks to the work camp. All we know is that he's retired and living somewhere downtown. Someone at the marshal station might know something. They won't tell us anything. But you might be luckier. We'll be waiting.
You've got the Desert Rangers. Who's this? November, good to see you. Give me 1 second to make sure the General's still there. General, are you there? I have Team November for you.
Thank you, Gonzalez. Put him on.
Yes, sir. He's ready for you, Rangers. Have a seat.
Ah, Team November. Glad we finally got through. Corporal Gonzalez said I should hear the details from you, so tell me, how's the mission going? An ambush? How many of you survived? What about my brother? Was Riley one of them? Thank God for that. Thank you for your bravery. And please, give him my best. And tell him to be careful. He means the world to me. Now, what about the mission? Gonzalez told me the Patriarch's confirmed the deal, and has provided you with a HQ and supplies. I'm pleased to hear it. What are your thoughts on him? Does he seem like a reliable ally? I'm sorry to hear this. Not surprised, but sorry. Unfortunately, there really is no other option. No matter how distasteful you find it, you must hold up your side of the deal and complete his mission. Arizona won't survive without his help. Do what he asks you to do, as honorably as you can, and try to keep the fact that you're saving the lives of your friends and family back home foremost in your mind. Anything else I should know about? So, she's alive. What happened to her? Is she helping you? Damn it, I was afraid of that. That was her position before we lost contact with her. Well, don't let her sway you. I've got no doubt her reasons are good. No one amasses as much power as this Patriarch has by being an angel, but Angie's always had a very black and white view of the world. No room for compromise. We have to compromise. The Patriarch may be the dirtiest dog east of the Rockies, but he's also the biggest dog, and he's got the most scraps to share. We can reconsider our relationship with him down the line, but for right now, we've got to do what he wants, or there isn't gonna be a down the line for Arizona or the Rangers. I'm not asking you to fight Angie. I love her too much for that. Just keep your distance and don't let her wreck the deal. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Keep up the good work. All right then. Report received. I've got no additional orders except to wrap things up ASAP. Our position here in Arizona is tenuous at best. Without the manpower we sent with you, we're stretched thin, and the gangs and militias are getting bolder by the day. Nor is the food and water situation improving. If we can get through next winter, next year's crops might be enough to keep us going. But I don't see how we're getting there without the Patriarch's promised supplies. So, no pressure. But at the same time, hang on. Damn it. Sorry, November. Gotta get back to it. I'll try to reach out again in a few...
Looks like we lost the signal, November. I'll let you know if I get it back. Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high-frequency radio equipment all set up. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's arrests to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve. The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This equipment took years to get together. A lot of it custom work. String and pieces of gum, you know? This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. That means we can reach you pretty much no matter where you are in Colorado. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves whenever you're here. I've picked up all kinds of signals. It's possible you could even reach Arizona. I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other parts of the world. Horrors you wouldn't believe. Is Colorado perfect? No, but it's a damn sight better than any alternative I've seen. Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshals. I felt like I'd reached the end of what I could do for the people there. Proud to be a Ranger now. I'm your radio communications expert. I'll be manning the radio whenever you call in, or whenever we need to reach you. which is the easy part of this job. The hard part is keeping this equipment in tip-top shape and ready to go. Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from fiddling with radios. Easy enough to install, it turned out, but I wouldn't know the first thing about it otherwise. Anytime.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Oh, my head. Need a little painkiller to take the edge off.
Poor Scotchmo. You know, if we ever get back to Arizona, my people possess a cure for your condition.
What'd you say?
You're sick, Scotchmo. You have a disease, but the scientists of Darwin have developed a cure.
Sick? Me? Nah, nothing a little drink won't fix.
Aw, Scotchmo.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Attack at midnight. Repeat. We attack at...
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Felicitations, Rangers. How can I be of assistance? Of course, Rangers. It would be impolite not to share such tremendous deals.
Why are you helping the Rangers? I can't imagine you care much about Arizona. Hi again, fellow Rangers. What can I do for you? Yes, ready when you are. Meaning you can't arrest people who you owe favors to, or people in power. That's surprisingly noble of you, Marshal.
More elbow room now, huh?
Not bad. Don't feel right about it, though, putting all those folks in the brig.
Hey, it's clean in there. And something had to be done.
True. Just not sure that was it.
Never seen Arizona get so cold before. Damn, freezing my testicles off. Absolutely! But first I gotta make sure I got everything I need. Let's see, squeezins, pants, and, did I say squeezins?
Uncle Gideon is mad you sided with Mama Cotter and the refugees. I see his point, but I think you acted with good intentions, so I'm still proud to serve as a ranger. There is still injustice in the world, isn't there? Let's go.
The last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Oh, real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the articles.
Rangers. Now we know just where that sumbitch leader of the Dorseys is hiding. Let's head there as soon as we're ready.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn.
What can I do for you, Rangers? I'd talk to Sheriff Daisy about that if I were you. But, only if you're feeling brave. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
What do you need, Rangers? You've done right by the marshals, and you'll have to deal with Saul's kids first. I don't like messy. Make it clean. What's on your mind? Why do you ask? No, actually, don't tell me. You've done all right for the marshals, so it can't hurt. Pappas used to be a marshal, but he ain't anymore. Couldn't handle the job. He lives over at the Sands Lux Apartments now, if you want to pay him a visit. Don't tell him I said hello. A little. Nobody's been sent there in a while. Thing is, their loved ones were hardened criminals. They don't get any visitation privileges. Trust me, whoever's asking you to do this is better off without those creeps in their lives. In fact, they ought to thank us for taking them away. Nope, that's a state secret. Orders from the Patriarch himself. Need to know only, and you don't need to know. Sorry, Rangers. That's good old-fashioned Colorado justice. We slap lawbreakers into the pillories, strip them down, and let the cold do its work. You can't go easy on traitors and criminals, not in a place like this. Not with the Wasteland right outside the walls. Only thing keeping us civilized is the law, and folks need to see what happens to people who break it. Oh, I've been here a long time, Rangers. Started out as the Patriarch's bodyguard about 30 years ago, and he liked my style. Guess I was a cute young thing back then. After I helped him whoop the Plains gangs, he put me in charge of the marshals. Been doing the job ever since. Never gave him cause to complain. I keep things nice and peaceful around here. Roger that.
You netted yourself one heck of a catch there, Franz. Keep that Vic sardinely.
It was an old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it vibrates real fast. Wow.
people. Troy, do something.
Ugh, you dorks. It was cool when you gave us beer out there, but like, no one invited you to our private party. What do you want, lamos? Right. You're not the marshals. We don't have to listen to you.
Why don't you go play games with the nerds upstairs? They're pretending to be lawmen, too.
Don't try that nice guy stuff with us. We're smarter than that. Get lost.
Okay, just outside the town you see Medicine Sam, a traveling merchant walking along. He's got a big pack of first aid stuff and a mean old dog named Nursey for protection. So, hi. Who are... Oh my god! You're rangers! Real life, actual rangers! Do you want to play robots and rangers with us? We'd be honored. Oh man, you are in for a treat! It's the world's greatest game of imagination and math. My Uncle Gary made it up before he left town. Based it off stories he heard about you guys over the radio. Everybody takes on the role of a desert ranger, and together they try to bring justice to the lawless wastelands of Arizona. Neat, huh? Do you want to play robots and rangers with us? We'd be honored. Oh my god, this is awesome! Here, I brought an extra character, just in case something bad happened to one of the group. You'll be Boomer, a strong, silent type who knows explosives and carries a big-ass club. Okay, so... where was I? Oh yeah! Medicine Sam says he hasn't seen the Rowdy Boys, but he just left the Rail Nomads, and they've been talking about nothing else. So, now what?
Let's head into town. See what we find.
Okay, the narrow canyon you're in opens wide as you enter the Rail Nomads camp. You hear the distant whistle of a train. This area is a big travel hub, where the tracks the Atchisons and the Topekans laid all come together.
I roll a 65% perception to try to pick up the trail of the criminals.
Sorry, the ground is too well traveled by the locals, so you can't distinguish their tracks. You do, however, spot a bar nearby.
We go to the bar, and I try to ask people about the Rowdies. Ouch. 20% on confidence.
That's not getting you anywhere. You manage to offend one of the Topekans, and the whole bar shuns you. Only a stinky hobo who calls himself Vod Carl says he knows anything. And he won't talk until you buy him a drink. Oh, a 95% success! The hobo weeps in defeat and gives you the info. He says he saw one of the rowdies riding fast through the east side of town with someone thrown over their saddle horn. He couldn't see who it was.
They've kidnapped somebody! Let's go after them!
When you arrive at the east side of town, you see the Rowdy Boys mounting their horses near the train tracks. Their leader, the heartless, cleft-chin Clarence, mocks you as the rest of his gang turns to flee. Look over there, Rangers! He points to a woman tied up on the tracks. That's Carolina, the princess of the Santa Fe tribe. And she's gonna get splatted by that there train any second now. Gonna chase us or save her, Rangers. The Nomads will never forgive you if she dies. He laughs and mounts up and rides off with his boys. 51%. You dash over to Princess Carolina, untying her as quickly as you can. You just barely pull her out of the way before the train barrels by. The Santa Fe tribe scrapes their meager possessions together to offer you a reward for saving Carolina. The next day, you head out into the desert to continue your pursuit. Okay, that's all I got for today. It was fun playing with you, Rangers. Guess we'll pack up and head home for the night. Oh, yes! We'll see you there the next time we play.
You again.
You smell like my grandpa.
Yeah, Troy and Brandy forever, right, babe?
Yeah, as long as you keep your eyes on me. Not all those other hussies.
Ugh, babe, I told you you're the only one for me. I can't help it if I sometimes get distracted.
You better help it, or we're done. Just like last week. Or 3 weeks ago.
No way, it's like my dad's or something. I just brought it for the party.
Yeah. Do you even know who Troy's dad is? He's like, totally rich. Aw, that's so sweet. You, look pretty strong. How far can you throw a football?
Brandy? Are these Rangers bothering you?
No, we're just talking. You know, Rangers, you've all got nice eyes. Know any sailor stories about the sea's raging glory?
Just talking, right. So why'd you get so pissed when I was just talking with Heather last week?
You did not just bring up that whore Heather. Troy, you piece of shit! That's not even remotely the same thing and you know it! Fuck you!
Brandy, baby, come back! What the fuck was that, Rangers? You know how hard it's gonna be to get the party back on track after that?
Hey, did you know I have a sixth sense?
Really?
Yeah, I see old people.
Yes! Chug, 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 chug!
Look at that ranger drink! Whoa!
Chug, chug, chug!
That was awesome!
Wanna play King's Cup, Ranger?
What the hell, Rangers?
Dick move, dicks!
Now what are we gonna drink?
Dicks. Fucking narcs.
Somewhere else to score.
Ignore them and maybe they'll go away.
Oh, God! What's happening? My soul is dying!
This is the worst music ever. I want to die.
Make it stop!
The noise stopped. Thank you, Rangers. I can sleep at last. And so can my cats. Here, a little something for your trouble, since I'm sure that tight fist, the Patriarch, isn't paying you much. I'm gonna send a special surprise to your clubhouse or headquarters or whatever you call it. Nah, I'm not saying what it is, but you'll love it, I promise. Now go on, I'm a busy woman. Come on, kiddies, the noise is over. You can come out now.
This looks official. What do you want? No. I'm your new boyfriend. Now go buy me a beer. How would I know anything about that? I just drove him out there and dropped him off. That's a state secret. Patriarch's orders. You got a problem with that. Take it up with the marshals. Yeah, well, that's real sad, but no. Sorry. Daisy hears everything in this town. I like life too much. Ha! You really ain't from around here, are you? That ice-hearted bitch would have my head. You'd hire a broken-down old sack of shit like me. For real. Wow. That's more than I expected.
Really? This guy? Really?
Okay, Rangers. You got a deal. I'll get my stuff together. But first, I'll tell you what you want to know. I was told to drive the prisoners to this cave northeast of the city and give them to some tattooed plains motherfucker. Didn't seem the type to be an overseer. And it didn't look like a great place for a work camp. But I don't ask questions, you know? I just do what I'm told. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map. That's all I can do for you, I swear. I'll see you at your HQ, Rangers. Just gotta pack up. And thanks again.
The fun times to help you on your personal journey of discovery. The tools of your trade can make or break your ability to achieve success. Take this humble host's miniature knife collection. As a child, I stumbled upon a box of razor blades, left over from my ancient past. Upon playing with them, I soon became bloodied as my skin
speed on them.
Again. Always good to see you guys. Got some more prime civil forfeiture in the back if you want to look. Let me open the back.
Yellow Springs any day now. A little trading with you would help. What do you say? Oh, thank you. It ain't much.
Please, don't shoot.
Just who the hell are you?
I always knew this day would come. The skies finally opened to take me back.
Name's Nikki. He's Wind. And we didn't invite you here.
Nikki's my everything. She helped me escape my old life. Helped me find the courage to walk away from what I was.
And he's mine to keep safe. So back the hell off.
By the bears? No. That wreck's been rotting there since I started coming here. No use as a shelter and nothing left to scavenge.
That man, still saying it was a work camp. Never wanted to admit the truth, not even to himself.
You won't find any work camp here. Never was one. No convicts either. They're long gone, all of them.
They were...
Why are you talking to them? You don't owe them an explanation.
The dead can't tell their stories anymore, Nikki. I have to do it for them.
The Patriarch made a deal with my people, the Godfishers. They believe the gods can be appeased with human offerings. So, in exchange for stopping our war on Colorado Springs, he sent them convicts and criminals to feed to the skies. The Godfishers hack off the limbs of the sacrifices and tie their torsos to giant kites, then send them up to the sky as gifts for the gods. They believe it will bring the holy rain.
I always thought the sacrifices were pointless. There were no gods, no way to call water from the skies. I should have left long before I did. They were my people. Until Nikki helped me find the courage to abandon them.
I didn't do anything. That was you.
If I could, I'd change everything. Bring all those people back. All I can do now is try to be a better man than I was. I was better at dealing with the city people than the other Godfishers, so our leaders sent me here as a go-between. Pappas delivered the convicts here to me. I brought them to my people.
I used to pass a farmstead on my way out here. Saw a pretty girl watching over her land. Turns out she saw me too.
Took me months before I was brave enough to approach her. Crazy decision when I think about it now, but she didn't turn me in. She showed me the Godfisher ways wasn't the only way. Gave me the strength to turn my back on it.
Thank you. All the same, I think it's best if we leave this place. If you could find us here, others may do the same. I won't see Nikki harmed because of me.
We don't even have a home. Please don't take what little we have left, Rangers.
You said you were leaving. So leave.
Thank you for your kindness. I don't deserve it.
Hear that engine rumbling, Rangers? We got company.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah. We wanted to see the son of a bitch who took our kin.
And make sure he never breaks anyone else's heart again. So, is he dead or not?
Talk. Ain't nothing to talk about. That Godfisher's a mass murderer. Move aside and let us do what needs to be done. He chose to be a coward. He chose his life over theirs. And now he's gotta pay. We don't want to fight you, but we will if you stand in our way. We'll have to kill her too then. No other way. Sorry it came to this.
This is not the best way to begin an engagement. Are going to die.